Hey guys, my name is Shaaanelle here with the 3 A's on YouTube, 1 A in real life, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to take you guys on a little bit of a hair vlog. We're going to go through and kind of just celebrate my 1 year being post-relaxer. So a little bit of background before I get into what we're going to do today. My last relaxer was May 4th of 2018. I had decided that I was going to go natural around the January of this year, January 2019 time frame, after I found out that I was having a daughter. It kind of just changed my whole perspective. Now I have somebody that's looking up to me. She's seeing me for, you know, how I do my hair, you know, if I wear makeup every day and stuff like that. This is just little things that she's just gonna pick up on me, how I take care of myself, and that's all gonna be a big influence on her. So I decided, you know, I'm having a daughter now, it's about time for me to go natural. I also was kind of worried about getting a relaxer, although I did my research. I was worried about getting a relaxer while I was pregnant. So when I found out I was pregnant back in September, I decided I was going to wait until I got out of the first trimester to get a relaxer. And then I decided that I was going to wait until I found out the gender in January. So I usually did my relaxers every 13 weeks. From May, June, July, August would have been my due date for my relaxer. But I didn't do it in August because I was like, let me just grow it out a little bit more. And I'll do it. I think I had a goal of like 20 weeks post relaxer or something like that was when I was going to do it. I was going to do another stretch. But all of that fell through again when I found out I was pregnant, and then again when I found out that I was having a daughter. So instead, we're on this transitioning hair journey. I have decided that I want to transition fully out. I don't want to have to cut my hair earlier than I want to. I am still all about length. That's just kind of my overall goal and everything like that. So I will be trimming off my hair when I need a trim, which probably will be every 10 to 12 weeks. I have a schedule written down and everything like that in my little booklet. But anyway, today we are going to basically go through. I'm going to wash my hair. We'll be able to look at its texture, what it looks like, and kind of decide what we think my hair type is. We're going to be able to see it in its dry state and its wet state, what it looks like with conditioner in it. I want to get the porosity of my hair, so I'm going to take out strands of my hair. I think I'm going to do what my hair porosity is with just the natural pieces, and I'm going to trim it and trim just the natural portion, and then I'm going to trim a whole strand, and then I'm going to do just a relaxed strand. So I'm going to do 3 different tests for porosity. We're going to look at the density. Obviously that's something that we're going to be able to just see as I'm getting in the shower, washing my hair and everything like that. We'll be able to see if I have dense hair and if it's all over my head, or if you can easily see my hair, see a part in my scalp or anything like that as I'm going through my hair. I already have an idea that my hair is pretty high density, so I kind of already got that one knocked out, but we'll be able to see it together. Then we're going to look at the width of my hair and see if my strands are thick or thin or whatever the case may be. I already have my own ideas on that as well, and we'll talk about that later. And that's it. Curl type. We'll look at what we think, you know, my hair texture is. I'm thinking 4B, 4C frame area. But we're gonna see, and we're gonna look at that too. So let's go ahead and go to the bathroom area and let's start this wash. Okay, so I'm starting out by wetting my hair down and just getting all of the buildup off. There's not really much buildup on my hair. But basically I'm just wetting it first, and we get to see a little bit of my texture and what my hair is looking like. To shampoo my hair, I'm using the hydrating detangling shampoo from Care, and I'm actually going to detangle my hair with this shampoo in it. So at this point, I'm plucking a piece of clean hair from the middle of my head just to kind of get an idea of curl pattern. We're going to do hair prosperity here, and then I was also able to look at the width of my hair, or the thickness of my hair. Basically, I was able to look at that based off of this one little pluck. I assume that my hair is kind of in the 4B range here. I'll show you guys right now. The next clip coming up is the clip of the hair in the cup. So I put the hair in, and I don't really know how I felt about this method. I put the hair in a full strand, and I basically just kind of wanted to test what a full strand of my hair was like. So I don't know if you can really see here. I tried to give you guys a good angle, but the relaxed portion of my hair is kind of sinking, and then the natural portion of my hair is floating at the top. Now, I also went in and I took extra strands of hair so that I could see, I was going to clip the hair basically at the line of demarcation, or a little bit under the line of demarcation, so that I can see what my natural hair prosperity is against the prosperity of my relaxed hair. When I did this, the natural hair floated on top. I pushed it into the water though, because I was like, well, it's not really, like, is this valid if I don't put it into the water? If I just like kind of drop it in the water, I don't know that it's a valid assessment. So I like pushed the hair down with a little clip, and then it sunk down to the bottom of the cup. And so I'm not sure if that was happening because my hair was wet or what, but it was just kind of hard for me to dictate where my hair was prosperity wise. I did do this the following day with a dry strand of hair that had nothing on it. I kind of had an extra hair on the side, and I put it in the cup of water, and my natural hair floated to the top, and then my relaxed hair floated kind of to the bottom of the cup. It kind of hung out in the middle type area. So I don't really know, but here you see me pushing the hair down into the cup. I would say, because I wanted to get it saturated, and I felt like it wasn't a valid thing if it wasn't saturated, and you see it just kind of sink to the bottom. And I think that has to do with the fact that my hair was already wet before I put it in this cup of water. So it was hard. It was hard for me to do, but I got it done. My final assessment is low prosperity for my natural hair and high prosperity for my relaxed hair. That's it. That's my final thoughts on that one. That's as far as I'm going with it, and we're gonna leave it there. If you have any other suggestions, or if you think something different, go ahead and leave it in the comments. So for conditioner, I'm using the Humecto cream conditioner from Care as well. And I'm just putting this in my hair, and then I'm gonna go ahead and comb through and detangle my hair one more time. And this time I actually got a lot more of the shed hairs out, and I got a little bit of breakage when I was doing this too. So I didn't have that much when I did the shampoo, but I don't know if it's the friction or what, but I had a little bit more of hair come out of my hair during the detangling process with the conditioner. But anyways, I let this conditioner sit in for about 15 minutes while I finished the rest of my shower and washed my face and everything, and then I went ahead and rinsed it out. I really do like this conditioner because even though it's a rinse out conditioner, it's one of the really good ones, and it does make a difference in how my hair feels and everything like that, just by putting this little bit of conditioner in my hair after I wash it and before I deep condition. So I went ahead and put in the TGIN Honey Miracle hair mask, and then I combed through it again to make sure that it was evenly distributed, and then I went and sat under the dryer for about 30 to 35 minutes with this in before I rinsed it out. So I rinsed it all out and I decided to use the banding method in order to stretch my hair out. This was the method that I chose out of the 3 different methods that I used to stretch my hair. I did the braiding method, the banding method, and the curl former method in order to stretch my roots out so it can kind of match my relaxed hair and so that I can do some hairstyles on it, or a hairstyle, mostly just a bun for the week. But yeah, this is what my texture is looking like. This is why I said kind of 4B. But if you're seeing something else, like I said, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. So while I'm going through the motion of banding up my hair, putting products in it, and then showing you guys kind of what my hair texture looks like without product, we'll kind of go through everything that we've already seen so far with my hair 1 year in. So my last relax, as we already know, was May 4th, 2018. I washed my hair on May 3rd, 2019, and then I took out the bands on May 4th, 2019. For hair density, as I'm looking at my hair in these clips, I would say that my hair is regular to high density, meaning that I have a lot of strands of hair all throughout my hair. It's not easy to see a part in my hair. I just have hair everywhere from the front to the back, and it's full. For hair type, I put myself under type 4B. 4C-ish, but I think it's more closer to all being 4B. For hair porosity, I got low porosity for my natural hair, and then for the relaxed hair, I put it in the regular to high porosity category, because I know just from the feel of my hair that it takes creams and really heavy products to penetrate my natural hair and to keep it moisturized, and it dries out really fast. So like getting those products on there and keeping them on there, I have to do that constantly. With my relaxed hair, it will take in a product, and if I use that product constantly, it will either overload on the protein and it will start kind of like breaking and getting really hard, or if I use like a moisturizing product too many times in a row or just too continuously, then I'll end up with overly moisturized hair, and it will start to feel really mushy. But that doesn't happen with my natural hair. What I'm doing right now is measuring it. So I got about 4 inches this year of growth, and then I have about 8 inches of relaxed hair attached to it under that. And then the last thing to kind of consider is my hair width, or the thickness of my hair, I guess you could say. So my hair strands are pretty thick. They're not hard to see. If you were to like pull one and hang it in the air, it's very easily to see. It's very easy to see. It doesn't, the reason why I'm pretty sure that I'm right on this by just looking at my hair strand, It's just because basically what I know from my hair, my natural hair when I was natural back in like 2009 through 2015, my natural hair wouldn't get damaged very easily at all. Like I was doing a lot to my hair because I didn't know how to maintain it. I hadn't really been on YouTube or anything like that, so I didn't really know how to take care of my hair, and all I wanted was for it to be straight. But I decided, I can get my hair straight without a relaxer. So I was straightening my hair every single week with no heat protectant, no products on it. I was using hot combs on my hair all the time, no heat protectant, no nothing on it, just straight going in on my hair. And my hair would still curl up after all of that beating up that I would do to it. Of course, towards the ends of my hair, that's where I got most of the damage at, but towards the roots, my hair would still curl back up like in its regular curl pattern, no problem, using all of that heat weekly and just damaging the crap out of my hair. So I'm pretty sure with my hair width here that it can withstand a lot, that I have a thicker hair width, and it can really take some stuff. But yeah, that's it. That's all of the kind of measures that I'm kind of taking into consideration from this point on whenever I do my hair, as I go through the rest of my transitioning hair journey. Using creams and stuff like that on my natural hair, trying not to overload my relaxed ends as I try to keep my natural hair moisturized. And I will be trimming my hair every about 10 to 12 weeks, just depending on how my schedule is going, if I have my hair in a protective style or whatever the case may be. But I will be continuously trimming out my hair. And then I'm thinking that I don't know, I think I'm just gonna, if I can successfully, I'm gonna keep going through the motions and just trimming my hair gradually until the relaxed hair is off, instead of trying to time myself. But the next big goal here is to get through the next 3 months, getting up to the winter time, or really the fall time frame, taking myself through the next 3 months, through the summer, keeping up with my hair. And the winter is the real challenge for me, so I'm really excited to go ahead and go through that and kind of see how well I can keep up with my hair, in order to keep myself from having to chop it off prematurely like the goal is. But I want to thank you guys for, coming through this video and listening to everything and watching everything. This is kind of my 1 year update on my hair, and I'm excited for the rest of this journey. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the rest of the clips roll through. It's basically just clips of me finishing my hair. You guys will get to see more of my texture. You saw my son walk through and just disrupt everything, but you'll get to see more of my texture and everything like that throughout the rest of this clip. And then you'll also see me taking down the bands the following day, which was May 4th, taking the bands out of my hair. And then as I do this voiceover, it is Cinco de Mayo. It is May 5th. I haven't done anything with my hair since I took it out except for put a little bit of oil in it. But I'll probably end up moisturizing and sealing it on Monday, putting it in a slick low bun for the week. And that will pretty much be my week until I wash my hair again the following weekend. That weekend I'm going to use heat because I'm going to trim my hair. I'll be a few days early on the trim, but I'm going to trim my hair anyway. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. If you found it interesting or helpful or anything like that, make sure that you subscribe so that you can see my video when I trim my hair next week. And let's just kind of roll through this journey. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.